Okay, so I feel amazing. By the time you guys see this video, it'll probably be like the first week of July. And I just kind of want to give you guys a recap on June and what I've been doing in June to grow my business, what's been working and what has not been. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, hello, my name is Jasmine and I'm so glad to have you. So the online business that I'm referring to in this video is my OnlyFans business. If you did not know, I've been an OnlyFans creator for the past 6 years. Started during COVID, been full-time with it. It's changed my life. I've made lots of videos on it. And I would say for the past about 3 years, my OnlyFans business has been kind of stagnant. I'm not making anywhere the same amount of money that I was making during the pandemic, and that's due to inflation and people getting tighter with their money. I also didn't have a lot of marketing experience when I first started OnlyFans, and so I was making a whole bunch of money, but that's because everyone had money at that time. And so these past few years have been kind of stagnant, not really knowing how to get back to COVID numbers, right? But this year I kind of had an epiphany and I started incorporating all of the things that I've been doing in my online coaching business and applying that to OnlyFans. And I've been locking in this year doing that. And let me tell you, I feel amazing. I'm getting great results. And I kind of want to share with you guys some of the things that I've been doing, specifically in June, and what I'm going to continue to do. So for the month of June, I doubled down on the amount of content that I was creating. I've already always had content on all platforms, but I actually created different accounts on these platforms. So I have like 4 Instagram accounts, I have 3 TikToks, I have 6 Twitters. I still only have 1 Facebook. I have a Threads account and I have 2 YouTube channels. And I've been going crazy on the amount of content that's being produced. I create long form YouTube videos, and that just means anything over 3 minutes. So when anyone says long form YouTube videos, it's anything over 3 minutes. It's horizontal, like how I'm recording this video. And then I'll have one of my assistants chop those videos into reels. And then those reels are now being posted across all of the platforms, right? And I create different types of content for the YouTube videos. Like I have try on hauls, I have Amazon unboxing videos because people send me stuff off of my Amazon wish list. I have relationship videos, fun facts about me, my thoughts and opinions on things, motivational videos, but just more in like a flirty type of sense since my audience for my OnlyFans is men. And let me tell you, it has been working like crazy. I was actually shocked. The videos that go viral for me are the videos where I'm talking about my opinion about stuff. So my opinions on dating, my opinions on sports. Like I would have thought that they wouldn't really care about my opinion or anything. But the crazy thing is those reels are going crazy on Instagram. They're getting 40,000 views, 60,000 views, and it's very shareable content because I'm basically stating my opinion about something. And anytime you give an opinion, right, someone always wants to kind of contradict that opinion. And so that's what's making it shareable. And so more and more gentlemen are resharing, they're commenting, giving their advice, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, you know, all that stuff. And so those videos are going viral. And because those videos are going viral, and the whole point of all of my platforms is to funnel them into my OnlyFans. And because those videos are going viral, I'm getting way more traffic, not just to my Instagram, my TikToks, or my Facebooks, but I'm getting way more traffic into my OnlyFans. And this is organic traffic. These aren't even people that I paid for. Now I do pay for promo, right? I do pay for fans, but this particular audience is audience that I did not pay for. I created content, I posted it, and they're coming in. And the number of pieces of content that I'm creating is crazy. Like on that particular Instagram, I'm posting about 10 reels a day. On my TikTok, 10 reels a day. My YouTube for OnlyFans, we're at 10 long form YouTube videos a day. And I also want to talk to y'all about Facebook. I'm gonna do that in a few minutes. So I'm posting so much content, and so some videos will hit, some may not. The videos that don't hit, especially on YouTube, I repost all content. I've told you guys, repost. The people who watched it, they may not even remember that they watched it, and then the videos are also getting shown to people who weren't even shown that video before. So I always repost content. And so if a video on YouTube didn't necessarily do well, I'll repost it, but I might change up the thumbnail, or I might change up the title, or I might not change up anything. And sometimes that video will do better than it did the first time. So I'm always reposting content. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about Facebook. So I already knew years ago that Facebook pays, right? I knew that a long time ago. And so I made a creator account for my OnlyFans brand on Facebook. And in order to be monetized on Facebook, you have to have 10,000 followers, right? So I did that years ago. And the time when I did it, I was trying to get in-stream ads on my Facebook, just like how YouTube will put ads in the middle of your videos once you're monetized. Facebook does the exact same thing, but the requirements were just really hard for me to reach, and I kind of just gave up on it, right? But I still had the monetization, and I still had all of the fans or the followers. It just wasn't getting in-stream ad play. I wasn't qualified for that monetization program. And also at that time, this was years ago, the only monetization program I was qualified for was Stars. And Stars was more or less just kind of like people tipping your videos, and I wasn't really getting tips. So I just kind of gave up on Facebook altogether. Well, for the month of June, actually halfway through June, I don't even remember. I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna post on Facebook again. Like, I'm posting all these videos everywhere else. Why not, right? I have all these YouTube videos that I'm posting on YouTube. I might as well just put them on Facebook. I have all these reels that are getting posted on all platforms. I might as well just put them on Facebook, right? Let me just throw Facebook into the mix. So the account was still monetized, never lost monetization. Started posting reels, my long form videos, also pictures, and I would attach my Linktree link to the pictures to, again, try to funnel people into OnlyFans. About 3 days went by, and I started seeing, because you can look at the insights, I started seeing I was getting way more traffic on this Facebook, which makes sense because I basically was waking the Facebook page up, right? Hadn't been on it for years, so I'm waking them up. But I'm seeing like 100,000 views, 200,000 views. I'm like, wow. So I'm clicking on the monetization because I'm like, well, how much did I make, right? My pictures, photos on Facebook, I'm making way more than I was on Reels. You also can get paid through story posts, but the photos that I'm posting is what's driving all of the traffic. And I'm making like $20 a day, $10 a day. I'm like, off of some pictures? I got lots of pictures because I'm always doing try on hauls and stuff. So it's like, I got lots of pictures. So I was like, let me double down on these pictures. And I'm still attaching the Linktree link to each caption. So I'm like, okay. So I started doing 12 pictures a day. Because you know me, one thing about me, guys, once Jasmine gets to going, I'm gone. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do 12 pictures a day just to see what's going on. Is it like, because I'm trying to figure out why are my pictures getting the most amount of views and then also making the most amount of money. So I'm like, I'm gonna do 12 pictures a day, right? This is all within a period of a week. I'm playing around with it. So then I see I'm making $60 a day. I'm like, huh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and amp that up. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna post 24 pictures a day. I'm gonna post a picture a day, right? And mind you, I have a separate tracking link, so I'm tracking how many people are coming in from each platform onto my OnlyFans, right? Because I want to know which platforms are working and which ones are not. And so I had created a separate tracking link for the Facebook. And when I first started posting back on Facebook about 2 weeks ago now, at the time of this video recording, I only had like 7 people click the link, but no one joined, right? So I'm like, this probably isn't gonna do too much. But as I kept posting more and more pictures and posting that Linktree link, I'm seeing 200 people are clicking the link, 50 people subscribed. I'm like, okay. So we're getting somewhere. And posting 24 pictures, or a picture an hour, I'm doing $120 a day. I said, on Facebook? On Facebook? Like, what? Facebook. Ladies, Facebook. Now, I've only been going crazy on Facebook. I started posting back on Facebook 2 weeks ago. So I've only been going crazy on Facebook for about a week now. I've made $600 in a week and a half on Facebook. Now, I don't know if this is a temporary program that they're doing or if this is something that they've been doing and I'm just new to the party, because Threads did something like that too. 2 years ago, Threads used to pay creators to post if you were accepted into the monetization program. And I was making about $500 a month on Threads, but then after, because Threads was new, so they were trying to get people on it, but they pulled that. They pulled that monetization program, and now you don't get paid for Threads anymore. So I don't know if this is something that Facebook has been doing. I don't know if it's just a temporary program that they're doing, but I'm gonna ride that wave. So for the month of June, I made $600. Well, today's the last day of June, so I might make $700, I don't know. But July, I'm doubling down on Facebook. Also, too, I am posting those reels that I'm posting on socials on Facebook, and I'm also posting those long form YouTube videos onto Facebook, and those are getting views. That one Facebook account, since I've started posting now 2 weeks ago, has had 4.5 million people come to that Facebook page. And they are subscribing not only just to my OnlyFans, but they're also spending money. So things are going crazy. I'm actually also looking to hire a third assistant to help me with all of my posting, because I'm noticing, because I'm posting on all these platforms, it's taking up too much of my time. So I'm currently looking at applications for another assistant, and I plan on hiring her within the second to third week of July. But business is going well for me. I think I might have cracked the code. And the crazy thing is, this code is something that I knew about for years, like posting all the time. I knew that, but I guess it just didn't click, or I didn't really know what to do, or I kind of felt defeated, or I was inconsistent. I told you guys in previous videos, I've never been this disciplined in my entire life. I feel like this level of discipline is top tier, and it came from years of trying different things, not working. Keep going, not working, kind of getting results, not really, but still pushing through. And we're here now. I do believe, and I've told you guys in other videos, that a lot of times you're not really lacking information. And I can attest to this because, like I said, I already knew you had to post every day. I was posting every day, but I wasn't posting crazy like this every day. And I wasn't utilizing multiple accounts on multiple platforms. I definitely wasn't doing that. But I do believe that a lot of times you have to become the version of yourself that you must become in order to attract those things. And I'm wondering if through all the self-development that I've been going through these past few years, if we're finally getting to a point where I have become that woman that can finally attract. Because my goal, I want to do 100,000 a month. I want to make $1 million a month. Like, I want to be worth like $100 million. Like, there's so many other things that I want to do. Like, I want to have an agency where, I'm building other people's platforms and building their brands. Like, there's just so many things that I want to do. And my path has never been more clear than it is now. I always have ideas and things that I want to do long term, but it's like I see it more clearly now, because now I'm starting to fully understand what it takes to build a brand, which is something that I didn't know years ago. It's like I said, things just click. It just clicks one day randomly, all of a sudden, at the most randomest time, on the most randomest day. It's like you just have this epiphany, like, oh, so that's what they meant when they said systems. Oh, that's what they meant when they said reinvest. Oh, that's what they meant with, it's like it just comes to you, it just clicks, and then you just run full throttle. And I'm just like, systems. I cannot be a one-woman show forever. Oh, I need help. These assistants, they pay for themselves. It's like, it just clicks. It really just clicks. And I think something else too that helped it click is just not spending time consuming content and watching what other people are doing and just focusing on my path. I do think that sometimes, you can pay for information. I pay for information. I've paid for mentorships. I've paid for one-on-one Zooms. I've paid for stuff like that. And it's like, people give you all this information, but a lot of times you're not really lacking information. You're looking for clarity, but clarity only comes from doing. Clarity only comes from showing up every day. And the more you show up, the better you get, the more sharper your mind becomes, and the more you can see your path. But if you're so locked into what other creators are doing and trying to get like them, it's never going to work because one, you're not them. And then two, your brand is your brand, their brand is their brand. And so when I stopped looking at other people's stuff and seeing what other people are doing, it gave me more time to focus on what I'm doing or what I'm not doing and what I should be doing, right? And hopefully, hopefully, hopefully that the more I keep doing what I'm already doing and 10xing what I'm currently doing, right? My goal is to eventually make 100,000 a month. Something else I heard someone say is set a crazy goal. Like a goal that daggone well you're not going to be able to achieve in the near future, right? This could be a goal that might take 5 years, 10 years, but just go ahead and set that goal for this month. And even if you don't reach the goal, you're going to move a lot quicker because you're moving like the person who has reached that goal. Okay, so let me break that down. Let's say your goal is to make 10,000 a month. That's what you want to do. Okay, great. But you're just starting. So it would be extremely difficult to make 10,000 in your first month. I'm not saying it's impossible. Nothing is impossible, but that's, in my opinion, an unrealistic goal for month one of entrepreneurship. But you go ahead and set that goal, right? Now that you set that crazy, bizarre goal, you're working towards that. You're going to show up like the person who's already doing that. You're going to think differently. You're going to move differently. The excuses that you used to have, you let go of because you're locked in on this 10K a month goal. And so everything about you, your habits, your routines, your mindset, everything changes because you're trying to hit 10,000 a month, even if it's unrealistic for you right now, right? That works. It's kind of like you're creating this identity, even if you're not that yet. You start to remove distractions. You find any time that you can squeeze into your schedule towards working on that goal. You become laser vision focused on that thing because you're really trying to achieve that goal. And I'm not going to lie, creating all of this content and getting it pushed out everywhere, it is a lot of work. I don't feel like I've ever worked this hard on my business. The fortunate thing for me is the content that I sell on my OnlyFans is stuff that has been made. I haven't made new OnlyFans content in years because there's just so many people that have never seen it. So that part plays into my favor. The back end, all of the content, all of that has been done. It's being resold. That's the beauty of a digital product. You make it once and you resell it forever. But the marketing aspect of it, getting more fans in there, that's what's new to me. That's what I've been 10xing. So fortunately for me, I don't have to worry about all the stuff that's already on there because it's done. Now I can just focus on how to get more traffic inside. And then also too, since I've been getting more traffic inside of, and mind you, I'm funneling everybody to a free page. Once I get people inside on the free page, I then funnel them to my paid page. So it's basically 2 streams of income wrapped into one business. My goal is to have about 1,000 people on average per day joining my OnlyFans, right? So just having mad traffic. For the longest time, that was not happening, which makes sense, but I've had more traffic coming in now. These past few weeks, I've averaged about 200 new fans a day coming in. So of course, I'm going to keep, going crazier and crazier and crazier, trying to get more fans in. But since I've been having more fans come into the free page, I'm having more people subscribe and pay for the paid page and then leaving their recurring subscription on. So that's what's been working. June was a great month for me. I cannot wait to see what July brings. I'm so excited. And yeah, Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to read what you have to say. Also, you guys make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join the Patreon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.